Saba, built in southern Arabia in the 11th BC civilization. The Qur'an relates the story of the Queen of Saba and the Prophet Sulaiman in full detail. However, another story in the Quran regarding this people appears before us in a violent act of destruction. The oldest texts to refer to the people of Saba are the annual war of the Assyrian king Sargon. According to his inscription, John mentions Saba as one of those that pays tribute to him. This record is the oldest text giving firm information about the state of Saba. Ancient texts of the people of Saba say that, like the Phoenicians, they wide commercial activity. Routes in northern Arabia were in their hands. The Sabaeans were known in history as a civilized people. The inscriptions of the Sabaean rulers frequently speak of restoring, endowing, and building. Arim Dam, the ruins which have survived down to the present, is a major indication of Sabaean technology. Thanks to that, a bright green in the middle. The capital that benefited from the wealthy because of its many geographical advantages. By the Adhana River. The Sabaeans made use of this to build a dam here as they were conducting their civilization and began irrigating the area. Agriculture prospered and thus able to enjoy the capital Arim was one time in the area and had great praise for this. Spoke in his work, all so verdant. The dam and 620 meters long. Have shown that the two wide plains on both sides of the city could be watered by means of it. These plains are described on Sabaean inscriptions as Marib and the Twin Plains. The addition, two gardens to the Quran refers to the rains in these two valleys. Thanks to the dam and its watering facilities, the region became famous as the best in Yemen. When we examine the verses in the Qur'an in the light of historical facts, we see enormous compatibility between them. Archaeological discoveries and historical facts are totally compatible with what is written in the Qur'an. The people refused to heed the warnings of the Prophet who was sent to them and were ungrateful for the blessings of God. There was also a sign for Saba in their dwelling place, 2 gardens, one to the right and one to the left. Eat of your Lord's provisions and give thanks to Him, a bountiful land and a forgiving Lord. Flood from the great dam and exchanged their 2 gardens for 2 others containing bitter-tasting plants. But the ungrateful repaid like this? The people of Saba lived in a strikingly beautiful area with vineyards and the country of Saba lay across trade routes and enjoyed a high level of prosperity, making it one of the most prominent cities. What the people of Saba needed to do under such a great was to eat of the sustenance of their Lord, grateful to Him. Did not do so. As a verse puts it, they turned away. Their well-being caused them to the country was flattened and terrible. The vineyards and gardens of the people of Saba were left under the waters. The punishment visited on the is described as the Sel al-Arim, or the flood. This term also tells us the word means dam or dike. Sel al-Arim describes a flood after the dike has been. Werner Keller agrees that the Arim flood came about. He writes, "See, then the dam burst, the importunate The people of Sheba, says the Qur'an, had beautiful gardens in which the most costly fruits ripened. But then the people turned their backs upon God, wherefore He punished them by causing the dam to burst. Thereafter nothing but bitter fruit grew in the gardens of Sheba. Considered the most of and well was also the means of the ungrateful people's destruction. The area turned into a desert, and as the agricultural fields disappeared, the people of Saba lost their most important source of revenue. The people of Saba, who ignored God's call to believe in Him and give thanks, were thus chastised. Following the terrible damage wreaked by the flood, the people of Saba began to fall apart, and migrated to North Africa and Syria. My desolate warning to everyone who commits the same mistakes as the people of Saba.